Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel. We are here to react to the official trailer for Thor: Love and Thunder. This is the second trailer type thing that they've released. They released the teaser, which we reacted to on the channel already, and now the official trailer is here. What we know about this movie going in, Thor is going to be kind of hanging out with the Guardians for a little bit. Post Endgame, and he's kind of figuring things out, figuring out what to do with his life. We know at some point, Lady Thor, or the Mighty Thor, is going to make an appearance. Jane Foster picks up Thor's hammer. She reforges it somehow, and she turns into Thor, and that's going to be really cool. Natalie Portman is looking buff as hell, so that's going to be freaking awesome. I assume they're going to have to team up in some respect to defeat Gore the God Butcher, who I don't know a ton about him from the comics, but I know the basic outline of him. So that's going to be really cool. He's played by Christian Bale, who you will know him mainly, if you're a comic book person, you know him from playing Bruce Wayne / the Batman in the Dark Knight trilogy. But Christian Bale is he's a phenomenal actor. Pretty much every role he takes, he crushes. So I am looking forward to good things coming from this movie. I'm curious to see where this movie takes Thor and what state he's in at the end of it, because, as much as Chris Hemsworth might want to play this role until he dies, who knows how long he'll actually plan on playing Thor. This could be a stepping off point for him. I don't know who would take up the mantle, maybe Natalie Portman, but, in the past there's been conflicting reports about how much she wants to be in the Marvel Universe, and whether or not this movie is kind of like a one-time dealio. But either way, I'm pumped. I will not be watching this in theaters. I'm going to be waiting until this comes out on Disney Plus or whatever streaming platform, and I'm going to be watching it for the first time on the channel. So if you're interested in that, stick around. But before we jump into it, please consider leaving a like on the video. That means a ton to me and helps my channel out a lot. If you're new here or you find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe and ring the bell so you're notified when I upload, especially if you want to see me react to this movie. And then if you want to support me even further, consider checking out my Patreon. You get select early access for certain shows and movies, and you can get featured in every single one of my videos, and there's full uncuts over there. So, consider checking that out. But other than that, let's check out the trailer, official trailer for Thor: Love and Thunder.
Kids, get your popcorn out. Let me tell you the story of the
Korg.
Space Viking, Thor Odinson.
Space Viking.
He was no ordinary man. He was a god. After saving planet Earth for the 500th
Outfit's
time,
so
Thor
crazy.
set off on a new journey. Well, he got in shape. He went from dad bod to god bod.
Yes, he did.
And after all that, he reclaimed his title
Yikes.
as the one and only
Psych.
Thor. Oh, spoke too soon.
Yep.
Jane?
Ooh, that's a fancy helmet.
The old ex-girlfriend.
What's it been like? 3-4 years?
8 years, 7 months, and 6 days. Give or take.
He knows the exact amount.
Am I sensing feelings?
Oh, he's still in love with her. I would be too.
Well, you're right.
It's okay to admit
The
it.
only ones who gods care about is themselves.
So this is my vow. All gods will die.
He looks crazy.
I just want to say that was very, very impressive what you did back there.
Ooh,
It's just my first bad guy.
he's got special powers.
Never
He's
forget your first.
destroying the moon.
You
Oh, is Valkyrie gonna die?
gods of kill. Because I have something worth fighting for.
Hold hands.
Let's see who you are. And take off your disguise.
Russell
And
Crowe.
flick.
Oh my God, he's a
Flick too hard, damn it!
specimen.
Shall we help him? Yeah, eventually. Great.
He's just so shredded that they all faint. Oh God, Chris Hemsworth. What it do, baby? Okay. Christian Bale as Gore looks intimidating. Like, he looks really good. And I have a sinking feeling that he is going to kill Valkyrie at some point. Possibly. Maybe. Because it showed the two of them fighting. But it looked like they were fighting on the moon. And then it showed like that same type of background with Chris Hemsworth as Thor fighting him. So it's, you know, potentially not going to end well for one of those characters. And I assume if they were going to kill one of them, it would be Valkyrie. I mean, she's dope and everything, but I don't know if she necessarily has the staying power or like draw appeal, like bring people in appeal that Thor does, whether that be Chris Hemsworth's Thor or Natalie Portman's Thor. Yeah, I don't know, man. It looks so cool. Gore the God Butcher has a vendetta against the gods because in the comics, his family died, and though he like prayed to the gods to like help him and help his family, and none of them came. And so he vowed that he would kill all the gods. And that seems to be his mission in this, his vow, because they all care about themselves. But then he finds Thor, who cares about other people. He cares about Jane, and he cares about Valkyrie, and he cares about Korg. So he's gonna be different because he's got something to protect. He's got something to fight for. And so the only question is, you know, which one of these trio makes it out alive? I almost said Hulk. Thor, Jane Foster's Thor, or Valkyrie. And if I had to put money on it, I'd say, you know, regular Thor and Jane Foster make it out alive. I'm curious how they'll incorporate her cancer into it, because in the comics, Jane Foster has cancer. But when she becomes Thor, that like goes away. But it also like undoes all the chemo and stuff that she's been going through. So it, you know, makes her sick again. And she gets sicker every time she uses the hammer. So that's interesting. It looks like they played on the awkward X trope of like, oh, how long has it been? Where she either hasn't been keeping track that much, like she's kind of moved on, or is at least pretending to, while he very much has not moved on. Because he is like, oh, you know, because in Thor Ragnarok, when they're like, oh, sorry, Jane dumped you, and he's like, it was a mutual dumping. And then this one, he's like, oh, it's been 8 years, 3 months, and 7 days. Give or take. Like, he is fully aware of how long it's been, and if it was up to him, he would still be with her because he loves her. And so I'm curious how they're gonna play on that. Overall, I like how this trailer kind of showed us the main story. Like, this is the outline of what's going to be going on without really giving too many details in terms of like plot or, you know, giving anything away, spoilery, if that makes sense. So I'm super pumped. Yeah, I mean, again, it looks like it's going to be a journey of self-discovery for Thor that turns into a mission to protect Jane Foster in some respect, or protect the other gods and fight against Gore. And it's going to be cool. It looks like they're fighting on the moon at the end. So it's like, you know, these big events just keep happening and screwing things up. You know, if they destroy the moon, that's not going to be good. But I don't know. I think those are all my thoughts. Let me know what you guys thought of the trailer down below in the comments. Are you as excited for this movie as I am? Where does this rank in terms of like your most anticipated movies coming up, definitely let me know. If you liked my reaction, please leave a like on the video. That means a ton to me and it helps my channel out a lot. If you're new here or find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe and ring the bell so you're notified when I upload, especially if you want to see me react to this movie, because I will be reacting to it on the channel. And then if you want to support me even further, consider checking out my Patreon. On my Patreon, you can get early access to select shows and movies. You get full uncuts over there, and you can get featured in every single one of my videos. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.